guys, we're gonna hold people down. And, you know, we have tons of drills, like put our chest to chest, spin around, spin around, spin around. And that's teaching us to keep our weight on, okay? But we have to understand, like, what are we doing with our hands, our organization, and why are we doing certain things with our hands, okay? So the first thing is, I think, is being good. We want to teach people how to use our body immediately. But the thing is I think that's like going too far, too fast. So I want to teach you first to use your hands, okay? So our first block on the hip is, because what do I know? If my knee's touching his hip and his knee's touching my hip, because I'm on top in gravity, I'm winning. But if he defies gravity by lifting this hip up and moving his hips back, he cuts that knee in. So we have the battle of the knee, right? Sure. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm not that good, especially like beginner level, I'm gonna use my hand to block his hip, okay? So just by being here. Now, this hand's blocking the hip right there. Now, when I block the hip, I don't put my hand down, okay? Because if I put my hand flat like this, okay, my elbow flares, take your left arm, Colin, and get an underhook. So right there, he can get that underhook. Or he can grab my wrist. He grabs my wrist and he just stiff arms it, moves his hips back, cuts his knee in. Boom, just right there, okay? So I want to, instead of blocking this way, I want to block this way. Okay, see how my elbow's tucked? And he doesn't get that availability for the underhook. Now, this is my hand under his butt, all right? And then I got a free hand. Most people want to control the head, okay? So I call this double under, right? Now, I still have freedom on this arm, where I can be under or over. So now, what I don't want to do is put my chest, because there's lines here. I got the shoulder line, the hip line, the knee line, and the feet line, okay? I would like to be chest on the shoulder line, hand under the butt, hand under the neck, okay? So by being here like this, now the other rule is knees never touch. Boom, right there. This is my double under. So now, if he starts to turn into me, boom, see, I'm just blocking this, and you see I'm just hanging out. All my pressure's on him, I'm just holding. Even if he gets this underhook on me, yeah, see, I'm still defending it. I'm good. But now, that's a great hold down, pin. But I can't do anything cool, right? So then I have to swing my arm over. Am I gonna spin around him? No spin. You can't, because I'm blocking, okay? So now watch. If I go hand under the butt, hand under the neck, here, and I move this over, now I can spin, okay? When I spin on his chest, on that shoulder line. So now I can spin. Now you see this hand blocking the butt? This hand now comes over and blocks the butt, and now I'm here, and I'm pinning him. This hand comes under the neck, and now I'm here, just like this, okay? So that's like the first piece. So now watch. Guard up with me, please. If I do the simple leg on shoulder pass, okay? Knee down, scoop. I get the hand in the collar. I pin. See this hand right here? A lot of people swim this arm over and I get the underhook. Boom, bump me. Boom. And they're out. No. Because we want to know the pass that takes us to the position. So I go pass, leg on shoulder pass, here. See, now look, see this hand hugs his butt, and now I'm in that over-under position, okay? So now being in this over-under position, if he starts to spin on me a little bit, like run your feet to the left, see here, and I don't like that, I'll get head control the head for a second, okay? Then I can, if I need to move, or if he starts running his feet, run your feet to the left. Cool, keep running your feet to the left. Keep running your feet to the left. Keep running your feet to the left. Oh, look, he just did it for me. He spun for me. So I use the over-under position to be able to transition back and forth around him. I'll use the double under position to hold him there for a split second to pin and control. When you get the pin and control and you hold somebody down really good, guys, then they start wiggling on you. But if I can hold you down for a second and stop you from moving for a split second, then you make a decision to move, then something's gonna pop. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but did you see how I landed in the over-under from the leg on shoulder pass?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I want you to do for our training drill is you're gonna start in the guard, and we'll just do this for like 15, 20 seconds at a time. I'm gonna go push the knee down, scoop, hand in the collar, toes, pass, pressure, and then I'm gonna just be right here, okay? And now, if he starts spinning on me or this, I'm just riding him. If I don't like him spinning, I'm holding his head. This hand can move, just like this. If I spin to here, I'm on the other side. This hand can move, boom. That's it, okay?
Yes, sir.
That is all I did to everybody when I was on top side control. Okay?
Yes,
cool?
sir.
We're going to do that back and forth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here, the double scoop pass right to here. Hand in the collar. Boom, I hit this pass. Okay? Now, even just right here, the thing that I want you to think about is like, what am I doing with this hand? Okay? And in the beginning, I want you just to kind of like keep it tight. But I'll come down and I'll start grabbing the belt and pinching it. If this arm is in my face, like forearming me in the neck, I'll start hugging this arm. See that? Okay? So, let's look. We've got 2 main positions for this arm. It can be what we call short in my throat or around my neck. Okay? The third one, in the underhook. Those are the 3 pockets it can go into for right now. Okay? Now, those pockets are okay for him. The last pocket for him really sucks is if his hand is like that. Okay? And he don't want that. All right? Not today. All right? So, excuse me. I landed in the over-under. If I got to get some control, I'll come back and get some control for a second. Now that I got some control and I'm tight, okay, and like I said, I preach all the time, be off your knees. I'm just being polite to Colin right now. I don't want your head down here. I want your head up here. So now, if he forearms me in the throat, and that's what I need the bottom guy to do now, in the wiggle, okay? So in the wiggle now, we're wiggling. He's forearming me in the throat hard, pushing my face up. Boom. This arm's going to hug. No, sorry, okay?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. This arm is now going to hug. See how I got the hug? I want to go inner elbow to inner elbow, and I want to start working up. And now, all I'm going to do is hug onto this guy as hard as I can. All right? So, as I'm hugging, I'm going to tippy-toe around. My hand's still blocking his hip. Now I'm north-south. Still hugging. I'm still hugging. I turn him onto his side. And then I go for the armbar. Okay? And it's super simple. He gave me the arm. Right? He gave it to me. Because once he puts that thing up into my face, watch. I'm here. If I hit, see the double scoop? Boom. I'm right to here. I land. I start hugging his head in this double under. And this guy right there, see how he's pushing on my arm, my neck? I love it. Hug it. And if you can get all the way around and grab your own collar. Now you just hold on to it. Now all I'm going to do is pin this other arm, tippy-toe around, get to north-south. Here, I'm holding nice and tight. I'm under his tricep. Pressure, turn him on his side. Step up so he can't go flat again. Step over. Far arm bar. Cool?
Yes, sir.
You think you guys can practice this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for right now, let's just do it nice and slow. Coach is going to do it to me. Okay? So he can single leg scoop or double scoop, it doesn't matter. Boom. He starts to get to there. Holds me down. He gets that and he settles in. Now, settle in. Like, let me get flat. Boom. There it is. Good. So now from here, he's on the balls of his feet. Get off your knees. Get high up in my chest. You see this hand? My hand can do this and this and this. So I'm going to come in right to here and start to do this to him. He's going to hug it. And he wraps he's under my elbow, grabs his own gi. And then from here, see, I'm going to keep blocking his hip. So now here, he's just going to pressure down and just keep working the clock. all the way around. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Once he gets to north south, he turns me. Puts that, now push your left knee up in my back. See right there? Because that stops me from going back. Because once, if his knee was down, go knee down. See here? I'm going to do this. See right there? So he pressures me, and now from there, he can push my face, step over, pinches his knees. He's got one foot in the armpit. This is fine. If he wants to lean this way, kick his foot out, bring it back over, and then go back, that's fine too. Okay?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Can we rep this out a little bit, 1 for 1?
Yes, sir.
No wiggles yet.
No wiggles.
No wiggles. So just hit the pass, settle in, bottom guy, forearm him in the throat, capture the arm, hug it, V-hug it, get under their tricep, and then just tippy-toe around. Because we already do that tippy-toe around, don't we?
Sir.
Well, we might as well do it with an arm, right? It's just the next layer. Cool?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is, I do this on purpose, okay? Because it's my primary move, all right? So I hit this right here. I'm getting this hand in the collar, pressure, and I'm trying to force. Like, you'll see my hand on the forearm, like the hand in the collar. I'll drive that down just to slide up to get him to push my neck. And he pushes my neck, push it real good. And then he pushes my elbow. Ha! See how it's like, it's an immediate setup. And I got it from the pass. Because the pass, go back, switch me up here. The pass, this leg on shoulder, I want my thumb down, boom, hand in the collar, drive my knuckles, smash, make him pass for me, boom, I land, and then I drive this elbow to the mat. See, now you see how he's like turning right there? And he's pulling he wants to pull my elbow across. Yeah, see that right there? Then I hug the arm. Okay? So now that I got the arm hugged, here, I'm just using my hips and my body. He might even be like, cup my hip right there. He might even doing that. It's fun. Just pin it, okay? And just keep tippy-toeing around until we get to about, so I'm at 12. Once I get to about 1 o'clock, I'm hugging this arm super tight. And I keep the hug. And I just turn him up, okay? Now, when I turned him up the last time, I got all the way behind him, and I was here. Does that make sense?
Sir, sir.
Well, now what I want you to do, okay, now, I'm here. See this hand? As I start to turn him, this hand is going to pull this elbow. You see that? So the hand that was on the hip, when I go to turn him, hug me. There you go. Right there. When I go to turn him, see here? I pull this, pin it, step over. Okay? Then I just slide up and that arm's just right there. Okay? Rip and twist right behind the back. Okay? Now look. Rip and twist. If I go for this and he straightens his arm, knee up, right back to it. Okay? Good? One more time. Here it is. Now see how I'm literally gonna do a complete circle. And it's all set up from the pass. Boom. Pressure. Come in. Forearm the throat. So he's pushing my elbow and defending. Oh, trap the arm. Hand. See, I'm killing that inside arm. I get to here now. All right. Now from here, I start to turn him. Pull this. Okay. When I'm pulling this, I go shin over. Just like that. Now this arm's behind my head. And I'm like making him think he's going to get armbarred. So he pops it for me. Right to there. Kimura grip. Rip away. Hit the tap. He straightens. Knee up. Turn. Okay?
Sir.
Cool?
Yes, sir.
And this is like, we talked about transitions, right? We talked about transitions. Well, we're making transitions by going around them. That's positional transitioning. Then, oh, I'm going for this Kimura, and then he straightens his arm. That's a submission transition, okay? And then you go to the next one. Cool?
Yes,
we make it
sir.
happen? 1, 2, 3. I'm here just like this, all the same stuff off that leg on shoulder pass. So I'm hitting that leg on shoulder pass, boom, pressuring, coming. Now, you see how I'm down here on his hip, all right? I want to start wiggling up to his shoulders, okay? And get on that shoulder line. I'm blocking his butt, okay? Now, if I'm not getting any action out of him right now, if I'm not getting any action out of him, I got two options. I can scoop back under his neck and pressure his face, get that hand, or I can just come back and just put my forearm. Ah, there it is. Now you see right here? Boom. As soon as he starts to give me that, I'm here. Now instead of tippy-toeing back around his head, I'm going to come here like this, and what I'm going to start to do is I'm just going to capture it and start sliding it. And I'm going to start sliding down. See? So instead of going this way around him, I came back to his hip. Okay? Because, now look, over-under drill. See this? Over-under. Hug the belt. Reverse, or switch base, reverse switch base. See that? So, when I'm here, I'm getting that little forearm. I hug this, boom. Right there for that straight arm lock. Now, if he bumps his elbow, there it is. You see how I'm in my switch base? I just go back, and then I switch base the other way. So I'm either flat, switch base, flat, switch base. Pretty simple?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so. All right, hit up. So I'm gonna hit my pass. I'm gonna go to here like this, okay? And when I get to here like this, and he starts to kind of feel me do certain things, right? He feels me kind of do it coming back. So he doesn't like that. He's already pushing my arm, and you see he's gonna like get clear with the other arm too. Boom. Now you see my elbow is just gonna start wiggling in right to here. So I can be, put this arm right there. Quadrant, quadrant. If I'm on this quadrant, I can hug the arm, or I can come back and choke him. But if he pushes my elbow and clears his other arm through, boom, I'll start to do this. See this right to here? Now, what we're gonna do now is keep it there. So I am now going to start circling around to north-south. See my hands on his hips? Well, this hand that's in the armpit is gonna be a little sneak, and it's gonna come underneath and get his collar. See that right there? Collar. Now, I'm gonna finish my tippy toe around. See my other hand right here? This hand right to here? It's gonna come and find right to there. So I can come and just get right in there like this. Get some material here. Drop the elbow. And then, see how this shoulder's down right now? Yes, when I get to here, this shoulder's gonna go down and this one's gonna go up. Because what's happening is I'm pulling this right here nice and tight. So this shoulder's down. When this shoulder drops, this one pulls. Okay? And this is just an easy, fun setup. All right? I really like this one a lot. Okay? And so we'll make this kind of a game. So, boom, as I start to get into here like this, and I'm starting to drop that forearm, and he kind of pushes it out. Okay, fine. See my elbow? Sneak it in there. I start running around, get that hand in the collar. Start to get right to here. Boom. That's version 1.
Yes, sir.
That's the spin around. Everybody got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
You can make it happen?
Yes, sir.
Cool, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Passes set up sub positions. Okay? And we've been focusing mainly on the leg on shoulder passes, right? So as I'm here doing all of this, now watch. See my hand getting into the collar right to there? Now a lot of times, that hand, that inside hand is on my hip. And then that frame is in my face. You see it? And then he's already turning. You see, now look. He's trying to create that space turning to cut that knee in, right? That's all the right moves, okay? Where he messed up is he let me put that hand in the collar, all right? That's where he messed up, all right? So, but hey, whatever. This happens all the time. See right there? And he starts to turn, and you see keep turning, he's trying to block. I put my pressure down. See my hand right here?
Yes, sir.
Blocking the hip. It just comes up and grabs the bottom collar. See here? And then from there, all I do is drop and pull. This hand, over, under, up, underhook. So look, see all the quadrants? These are all transitions. My chest, I can be here like this, I can be here like this, I can be here like this, and I can be here like this. See that? This hand can do a bunch of cool stuff. So can this hand. My body position is understanding shoulder line, hip line, knee line, feet line. And then you can skew it to where it could be shoulder, hip. See like this, shoulder, hip, right? Or it could be hip, shoulder. See the X? See the X? So it can be line, 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 or it can be X'd. Or I can be spine to spine on north-south. Make sense? Okay, so your last one, and this is like, I refer to it as like a quick kill. I'll come through here like this, and if that hand starts to draw on my hip immediately like this, before I'm even done passing, boom, I'm choking. See that? Drop the elbow, pull the elbow. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Last one, 1, 2, 3.